Everybody. Well, I'm back again because I wasn't satisfied with the earlier presentation. It wasn't a particularly good one, so I thought I'd do it again because this is the video that I saved that goes out to the rest of my mailing list. So let's start again. Are you still looking for the magic bullet for your triathlon fitness? Now that's the question. It's something we're all seeking, and you've probably discovered that the more you get into your triathlon, the more you read, the more experienced you become, the more races that you do, actually, instead of getting closer to the answer, you get further away. You see, as you become more experienced, you realise that there are different ways to improve your fitness, and that even with the changing of each year, you are no closer to achieving that fitness because your own circumstances change. So let's take a couple of examples. As you get older, you have to be smarter about your training. You have to train in different ways. Maybe you get injured and you have to do some different sort of training. One of my friends that's just joined, Adi Stott, hello Adi. Adi has discovered over the years that he can no longer run as easily because he's got issues with his feet. So he's had to adapt his training to suit his own physical condition. Now it's no good you asking him what he does because what he does is specific to him. Like another friend of mine, Phil's joined. Phil doesn't do a great deal of running, but he still achieves some amazing running times. That's because Phil's one of those natural runners. And a lot of people would try to emulate what Phil does in his training, and they'd fail because they don't have the background that Phil does. That's why it's never a good idea to look at people in your triathlon club or people you race and think, I know, I'll do what they do. Because what they do is what they've developed over the years to suit them, and it works particularly well for them. Adi says he's got feet like frying pans. That's right. I'm not sure if I'd want to have a frying pan that looks like your feet, Adi, but there you go. But the point is that everybody's different. And so when I go on a Facebook page and I see somebody asking the question, how should I train like this? And then there are 30 or 40 different opinions. There's nothing wrong with those opinions. Those opinions are great for the people who, hi Jojo, yeah, those opinions are great for the people who achieve those results, but it worked for them in their own particular circumstances, and it probably isn't going to work for you. You have to experiment. You have to be willing to try new ideas. Right? The best people in the world have tried many different ideas, and often they've failed. Now, failure doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with it. In fact, you probably found, or you probably won't find, that it upsets your fitness in too much of a big way, of a negative way. In fact, it might not affect your fitness at all. Most people, if they try a different training method, will improve their fitness, but eventually you'll happen upon a way that improves your fitness in a big scale. Okay, now it might be polarized training. I'm finding that polarized training at the moment is working very well. Hey Kelly, I'm finding that polarized training is working extremely well for some people at the moment. And of course, a lot of people will jump on the bandwagon, see the results that they're making and go, yeah, I'm going to try that too. It's probably not going to do you any harm. It might do you some good, but there may be a better way for you. And next year, if you return to the same training methods, you may find that they don't work quite as well. Maybe you've progressed in your fitness, or maybe your own circumstances have changed. Maybe you're under a lot more stress in your life, and because of that, you don't recover as well, and because of that, you don't make the gains. So, if you're looking for the magic bullet, please, please, please don't beat yourself up over never finding it or the fact that you're not getting any closer. You probably never will find the magic bullet which is repeatable every year. But what I'd suggest is, and this is what I've learned from my own training and coaching experiences, there are lots of training methods out there. The phrase there are more than one way to skin a cat is very apt, unless you like cats, of course. But as long as you follow the basic principles of physiology, and that is that the training needs to be specific, it needs to be progressive, there needs to be time for rest, and it needs to be individualized to you, then try what you like. Give it a go. As long as you don't get injured or ill, then there's nothing wrong with it. And if it doesn't work after a few months, well, go and find something else, and eventually you'll happen on a way. Oops, sorry Jojo. She's a cat lover. yeah, eventually you'll happen on a way that is going to help you in a big fashion, and that's great for you. All right, so that's it for today. Sorry if I seem like I'm stumbling on my words a bit. I'm trying to think on my feet and I'm going along here, and sometimes these live presentations don't go exactly according to plan. But it's not the BBC and it's not perfect, and hopefully you got the message. There's no magic bullet. You have to find what's working for you and be prepared to change it year round, because year by year it won't work. All right, that's it for today. If you've got any more questions, please post them on the Facebook page below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Until next time, thanks for watching.